Yes, my friends, it's me in my 4K glory. Hello, my friends. Yes, I got one of these. It's called a Cam Link. It plugs into your PC so you can plug in your fancy DSLR camera that you've had for 3 years sitting around doing mostly nothing with. Anyway, so forgive me as I kind of work through this looking a little different. It's slightly different setup. The camera is kind of the same place where my webcam was. It's just a little bit further back, but zoomed in. Obviously, I'm not going to be this big all the time. Oh, and look at Origi! That would be very distracting, but I did want to say thanks to patrons and YouTube members and all of you that have liked and subscribed and continue to watch because that helps fund something like this. I didn't pay full price, actually. I actually got it off of Facebook Marketplace for like 80 bucks, so a little bit of a discount, but thanks for your support. So today, my friends, we're taking on Villarreal, and we've already been eliminated from the Champions League, which kind of takes the wind out of your sails a little bit. No joke. It was kind of like, oh, well, there you go, you know? But that doesn't mean we shouldn't battle for a good finish here, because obviously, if we can, if we could somehow win today, we'd be on 6 points with a game left, and Villarreal would be taking on one of the other two that we aren't playing, yeah? They're taking on Arsenal. So you would expect Arsenal to win that game and Napoli to beat us. So this is essentially like the game that gets us into the Europa League if we can get a win. A draw might be okay, but we'd rather just win. I've also been informed that Gleichmut isn't exactly modern way of saying composure. I believe the comment from Benjamin Kuhn was something along the lines of, it sounds like you're in the 18th century. How does Gelassenheit sound? I'm using now Google Translate on my browser. Maybe it's different on the app. I don't know. It says Gelassenheit, serenity, composure, calmness, calm, tranquility, equanimity. Why did I try that? Anyway, my friends, we lost to RB Leipzig, which is quite disappointing. I'm going to show you here's what I was doing. Okay, we just came off playing, I think it was Arsenal. We had a Champions League game before this, and we were just gassed. And so I went to the 5 at the back thinking, we're gassed. And it didn't work. And this is what is frustrating to me, is like, you bring on an extra center back. Extra center back. Watch this pass. We have 3 center backs. No, we don't. We have 2, because the third one ran off. Great job. And a doinkage. You love a doinkage. I love a doinkage. I thought I'd show a doinkage, even though it's against us. And that, we'll go back to that. You see how fast that goalkeeper kicked that? He just rocketed it. And again, center backs, 3 ran off. So we went back to the 4-2-3-1 gegenpressing because FM22 and this team. And then Patrick, not from the right, from the left, he's come inside, scores in the 88th minute to give us a glimmer of hope. It hath not worked out. But then we took our frustrations out on Hertha Berlin. Origi gets a penalty. Vieira with the brace. Not bad. You know, you can see the ratings there. It was quite lovely. I'm just going to show you this because it's interesting to see what's going on here. So Origi, Xavi, Origi, doink, oh, blocked, but Fabio is there to pick up the pieces. That's how you do it. And then Origi, I love when they do. Like, that is not interesting to me. Why doesn't it show the foul? Whatever. Jakic pings it over. Vieira running through the middle. Left peg, because he's right-footed. He's right-sided. Left peg. That's what he does. It's what he does. He was doing his job. I also thought I'd show you RB Leipzig kits. Hey, what do you think? I think I like the blue one with the gold. It's kind of fancy. And then the Hertha ones, I love the away kit. That's just me. I just love the 2 colors. Oh, I think it's just good. We have agreed to re-loan Montero Majed to Varbergs in Sweden, not until the end of their next season, but until the end of the next transfer window. So essentially, to get us to the summer is essentially the idea. So he's back on important player minutes. Look at that development. I think this is a good spot for him. It says he's a Zweite Bundesliga player, and this is how I made the decision, okay? Currently operating, oh, you can't see this behind me. It's all the way behind me. A Zweite Bundesliga level. Okay, Zweite Bundesliga is here. 27th in the competition reputation in Europe. The Allsvenskan, yeah, sorry, Pekka, is 25th. So he's playing at essentially the equivalent level, yeah? Or, oh, did they just get relegated? Did I just... Okay, we might... We... Abort mission! Yeah, that level is 46. We... Never mind! I can't cancel it. At least it's until the summer. They've got good facilities. Maybe he'll shine. Oh, yeah. Grasping at straws. I also can't remember if I ever showed this to you. So I got your comments. I appreciate that. We left Kai, the right back Kai. We got too many Kais, first off, in place. And I went, well, here's a guy, Luciano Ferreira, who's a French player. He's expecting 0 minutes, essentially. And, okay, he didn't know these positions before we did this, but I started training him on it. But, okay, if you just think, okay, what is the position for a right back or a right wing back? Yeah, you got some crossing, you got some dribbling, you got some tackling and some passing. Like, he's an all-around average player. He just needs to learn the role. And he's done all right. If you, I mean, we've definitely used him as a wingback in 5 games, right? 6.7, 8.4, okay, that was Paderborn, but you know, 7.4 against Eintracht Frankfurt with an assist, with an XG of 0.04, so, you know, maybe not the best assist. A 6.9 against Arsenal and a 6.8 against Hertha Berlin. I'm sure I mentioned this at some point, but I don't remember going over why. So, some of you left comments that said you wouldn't be able to register Kai. That might have been true. I can't remember at this point, but I went, here's a guy that we're not really using, and he's here, and he needs something to do. So, slap him on the rear end, off you go. Just all kinds of updates right here. Balogun is out now with sprained ankle ligaments for 3 weeks. He's been out for 6 days. So, is he, like, did we miss something in the scouting reports? I'm just saying, not great. I mean, really not great. 6 months for the damaged cruciate ligaments, then a pulled groin for a week, and now sprained ankle ligaments essentially for a month. This is how we're going to line up against Villarreal. We're at home. We're going with our best lineup. You could argue maybe Zalazar should play instead of Xavi Simons. He is in better form, but Xavi is quite good, right? If I swap him out, Zalazar actually drops down a half rating, according to our coaches who know, you know, can you believe him or not? I'm so nervous about starting Malik, but this squad has been together, minus the 10, okay? So, Gerardo has not been around, but like, what, am I going to put Zalazar in? I thought about it, but he can come on as a second Heb sub and rescue us if we need him to. Wahid is on 7 goals. Just pointing that out, my friends. But here's what I like. It feels a little Liverpool-esque, right? Gegenpressing. We got Wahid on 7 goals, Daryl DK on 6 goals, and Divock Origi on 6 goals. Like, it's a nice little distribution we got going on, in my opinion. Everyone except David Hanko was excited when I said, if we did what we did last game, when we beat Hertha 3-0, now it's Hertha, we'll do all right. Oh, dear. Look at that form. 4-1-0. They're in a slightly better position than we are. We're going to turn that sound on, see how it sounds. There we go. Get in. Again, I'm hoping that the focus with the camera now, I had to change some of the settings because it was kind of blurring and then catching me again. So hopefully this works out for us. I've already listened to the first couple recordings of this episode and it sounds okay and it looks okay. But, you know, obviously, open to feedback. Thanks for your support again for enabling that to happen. We've had 5 shots, all the shots, none of them on target until this one, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, doinkage. Oh, header doinkage. Malik is there. Oh, I hate that. I hate when players do that. Fabio, he had all the room in the world to bring that down and, like, dribble for a little bit, and he just heads it off into nowhere. Like, absolutely nowhere. What a name cloud for that guy. Oh, little cheeky little 360 back heel. Easy, son. Costas, what do you got, man? Origi. Xavi Simons. Is it a step too far? No, Origi collects that, slings it in. Daryl DK. Oh, it was a classic. It was a classic till it didn't go in. Or maybe that's the classic. And then Shimikas picks up an early yellow. Lovely stuff. We've had 1 shot on target, 7 shots, and that XG 0.75. Oh, that means that the shot on target must have been a good one. It wasn't the one we just saw, clearly. Hanko. Oh, out wide. There he is. Costas brings that down. Oh. So close. This is what I'm talking about. We're running out of gas because we got games. That's why I tried in the RB Leipzig game to play More of that. Okay. Stand in the goal, would you, Penman? That's why I tried the 5-2-3 control. It just didn't work. I'm not... Excuse me. They just attempted a shot. I guess the stats, you know, don't count after the fact. What is up with that? 8 shots, 1 on target. It should be 1 shot, 1 on target for them. And instead, nothing. FM22. Use the link in the description to get 10% off. Keep up the hard work, lads. Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta talk to Costas. By himself. Mate, don't get sent off. Keep going. Hanko, what is he nervous about? He's gonna get a penalty, isn't he? He's gonna give up a penalty. I'm probably gonna take David Hanko off. 10 shots, 1 on target. We are battering the goalkeeper. That shot never registered. Or, okay, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it was a little harsh on FM. We'll have to watch it later, but was the shot after the whistle went? I don't think it was. I think Penguin was standing there, and then the whistle went. That's just me. Oy. Okay, it's time to make some changes. We are not loving life. First off, Gerardo, you're coming off. Zalazar, come on in, son. I'm gonna leave the rest for Every's legs. All right, come on, lads. Come on, give me something that isn't a bad penalty or me screaming Gelassenheit. Gelassenheit, Malik. That sounded very German to me. Zalazar! Oh, mate. Mate. It was good until it wasn't. Yeah. They've gone 4-1, 4-1, my friends. Yikes! I think it's time to take Vieira off because he's knackered. Patrick's on the yellow card. Could get suspended. It says Origi's tired, but he's having a good game. I think this is the time to bring on Frankie. It's probably a little late, to be honest with you. This is probably Greg Berhalter type substitution. A little late. And then I think last 7 minutes we bring on Wahid. Come on, lads. Shimikas is there. It's Frankie. Oh, I thought it was going to be a push on the back. He collects it, though. Jakic is there. Oh, plays him in. He gets taken down. Oh, no. I don't know who's best at penalties with our new squad. Okay, we got... Oh, lovely. We just took up Fabio. We got Daryl DK, who's frustrated. Wahid, who's not playing. I think it's got to be Divock Origi. Why do I have Daryl DK above Divock? His finishing is 15. Composure is 13. What else is... Penalties is 13. Finishing is 13. Composure is 15. Penalty taking is 13. It's got to be... I think he's frustrated. I don't want a frustrated guy stepping up to take, you know, a shot on a 6.6. Although Origi is on a 7.2, but he's quite tired. This could be season changing, altering if Divock Origi can net this. Oh, I can't watch, but I have to because content. Oh, come on, Divock Origi! Yes! Get that Divock! 4K of me streaming! Oh. Now do we do the 5 at the back? I really don't trust us with the 5 at the back, to be honest with you. Lovely stuff. He is quite tired, but you know what, Divock? Mate, I'm gonna... Patrick, we need Patrick for the last game. He cannot get a yellow card. So even though this is making us probably worse, I think we're going to do this. We're going to go 4-3-3. That makes sense to me. To put Jakic in. This is what Jakic wanted to play last season. We bring in an extra defender. I want to put Shimikas on defend as well. And maybe we just go positive in a 4-3. I know. I'm making all these changes and we're going to concede. But I think it makes sense to get the yellow card because there is a chance that last game that we're going to show today is important. So we can't lose Patrick to yellow card accumulation for that. Zalazar, okay. You got all the space, man. Oh, that kind of came up. That's how foul that was. Okay, we're there. DK plays in Frankie. Frankie plays it back. Oh, one, but we've got 3 in the midfield hanging out. Jakic, Simons. Oh, he gets a little aggressive. Hanko. Oh dear. We eventually control that situation, but not exactly great. Frankie, what a touch to get past this man. Runs onto it. 2 bites of the cherry. Keeper earns a 6.7, I guess, for that. 22 shots, 7 on target to 1, or maybe 2 for Villarreal. That's a domination, even though it didn't seem like it. 2-8-7. Our finishing was garbage. You know, one of these days you'll think I'll pick up the sorting rules. I realized as soon as I finished hitting record over there, I was like, oh wait, we now have, against Villarreal. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the schedule. We have 2 wins. So, my friends, for you that were playing at home going like, dude, what are you talking about? Results between teams in the Champions League is the #1 differentiator. So even if they win and we lose, it doesn't matter the goal difference. The points would be even. We've got the like results. Therefore, we're through to the next round. Or not the next round of the Champions League. We're through to the Europa League. Which is awesome, because now this Napoli game doesn't matter, because I'm imagining we would have been absolutely smashed by them. Where does that leave us, my friends? Well, I'll tell you. We got the Champions League. I want to find out when the draw for the first knockout round is. Monday, December 15th. That's in roughly 20 days on the calendar there. Let's scroll down here. So it's after the Napoli. That makes sense. After the Napoli game. And then we played Nuremberg. So, because those games are in early February, why? You get to go on a nice little winter vacation, and then you come back to taking on the exact same schedule, which I guess is how it works. But, I mean, rip the Band-Aid off. Bayern and Dortmund, welcome back from vacation. And then in that episode, by that point, we will know who we are taking on in the Europa League. We'll have Bayern Munich and the DFB Pokal 3rd round. So that, okay, 1 episode here, 2nd episode here, and then Europa League somewhere in here is the 3rd episode coming up next. Thanks again for your support so I could get a cam link and the cable for the cam link that goes to the camera and the camera a couple years ago. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, my friends, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.